Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'll be pre-ranking all of the new hypercharges coming in the next update. So yeah, let's begin. So the first hypercharge coming is Lumi's hypercharge, and her hypercharge is called Drum Solo, and what it does is at the end of her super it fires 3 drum beats like in a row. Again, I'm ranking hypercharges, not brawlers, and I think this hypercharge isn't really that good because most people don't really use Lumi for her super, you know. And I mean, the things next to the last drum beat isn't going to change much in my opinion. So I would actually say this is a very bad hypercharge, so I'm going to put it in the E tier. Yes, I know it's pretty bold, but I don't think it will affect Lumi that much. Like the extra blasts don't do anything. Like, you have so many better hypercharges and this one just doesn't hit it for me. And the next hypercharge is Doug's hypercharge, and his hypercharge is called Free Toppings. So what his hypercharge does is the teammate that you have hit with your hot dog will mimic your attacks, and I don't like abilities that rely on teammates, and you know, for star powers I'll give it a pass because, you know, you have another choice. But Doug hypercharge, teammate dependent, excuse me, that is horrible. Why? How did this get through the design stage? Like, dude, the F tier, this sucks. It's a hypercharge that relies on a teammate, and that's horrible. What are you supposed to do when you're playing showdown or when your teammates suck? Half of the time you won't even use your super on your teammates. So I hope they add a solo ability for Doug that doesn't rely on his teammates for his hypercharge, because I'm gonna be honest, if I got this hypercharge on a mini account I would probably be mad. And the next hypercharge we're going to rank is going to be Kit's hypercharge, making biscuits. So if Kit jumps on an enemy, the enemy will get stunned and Kit will have free roam around the enemy. And if Kit uses his super on his teammate will get more heals and his throwing shots bounce. I didn't really see the bouncing in Brawl Talk, so who knows what that means. Maybe it's like Sprout's attack where it bounces against walls, I don't know. And when you use Kit's hypercharge, I would definitely not recommend jumping on your teammate like a stun instead of being locked onto them. Hello? If you land on a team, you can kill the entire team because you can charge and cycle supers very easy. Now Kit isn't that good in 3v3, but I would say this hypercharge, where should I put it? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say it's S tier, just because I know Kit charges his super over time and Kit has a very fast super charge rate. So if this hypercharge has a fast charge rate, Kit is going to be broken. But if you are talking about the support version of the hypercharge when he jumps on a teammate, oh, it would be down here. Like, that's so bad. The next hypercharge is going to be RT's hypercharge, and it's called 360-degree surveillance. So what this hypercharge does is when you are in your super form, there will be like this crazy rotating radius around you with a lot of like dots or something. I don't know. That does like quite a bit of damage, and well, Kit, get over there, get it back there. RT, this is going to be busted. What are you supposed to do when he gets his hypercharge? Did you see the radius? It is massive. Again, like, I don't really have anything to say. Like, it's just broken. Like, what do I need to explain? So much damage in such a big radius. The next hypercharge I'm going to be ranking is going to be Chuck's hypercharge, full steam ahead. So Chuck's hypercharge will make it that when you use your dash towards the post, you will have a way bigger range of getting there, and when you are chuffing around, you will leave puffs of smoke in both directions next to you. So I saw this hypercharge and it doesn't look that good, but I know outside of heist this will make Chuck much more usable, especially in knockout and hot zone. And I don't think it's as broken as the other hypercharges. I'll still say it's decent, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt again. I think it's going to be in the B tier instead of C tier. It will definitely make him way more annoying and way better in hot zone, and in knockout you can probably expect him to get drafted a few times. The next hypercharge I'll be ranking is going to be Shade's hypercharge, the Frightener. And this hypercharge will make it so when Shade is in his super form, ghost form, he will always hit the critical spot no matter where you are in his attack. This for good Shade players could definitely make Shade A tier. For a hypercharge, it's pretty basic. I'm just going to be moving Chuck's hypercharge, and I'm going to put Shade's hypercharge right over here. I think it's going to be like around the top of it, B tier and bottom A tier. I can see this making Shade very broken. You know, it's quite a basic hypercharge, and it won't really change that much for Shade if you're already good with him and already hit the critical shots when you're in the ghost form, but it will just make it easier, and I mean it's better than whatever this and this is supposed to be. And the next hypercharge I'll be ranking is going to be Mo's hypercharge, the Big Cheese. So what this hypercharge does is it makes his dash way longer, and when you're in his drill form, your attack will be longer as well. And I think you could be traveling faster, but I don't know for sure. I definitely think this is going to be top of the A tier, maybe S tier, but I'm just going to put it in the A tier for now. I've seen it in action in the Brawl Talk, and you can see it on screen right now. It is very broken. I think it could lead up to some crazy team wipes. The range is also crazy. Like, this will make him very good in gem grab, because you can just super onto your enemy gem carrier from 70 yards away and you'll kill them immediately. That's pretty broken, you know? And the next hypercharge will be Draco's hypercharge, Fire and Flame. And this hypercharge is very basic. It just makes his range in his dragon form way bigger. This hypercharge seems very mediocre to me. I'm gonna be honest. It would have been way cooler if it made him stay in the super form when you use it during his hypercharge until he dies. Hypercharge isn't that good and isn't that appealing to me. I don't think it's going to change much, because I think the effect is probably expiring after your hypercharge ends. If I would be precise, it would probably be in the bottom of C tier. I really think this hypercharge is kind of bad, but who knows, maybe it will surprise me. The last hypercharge I'm going to be ranking is going to be Bonnie's hypercharge, Daredevil. So what this hypercharge does is when you take off and when you land, you will stun enemies around you, and when you land, you will shoot projectiles around you. So I'm putting Bonnie's hypercharge below Mo's hypercharge. I just think Mo's hypercharge is better, and no, Bonnie's hypercharge, yeah, you're gonna get free kill when you land on someone, but I still think Mo's hypercharge is better. So Mo's hypercharge is just way faster and way better than Bonnie's hypercharge. You can cycle supers during your hypercharge with Mo, but with Bonnie that isn't possible, and that makes hypercharge a bit more worse for me, in my opinion. Maybe they could have added, you know, Bonnie recharges her super in one hit when in the cannon form, or you know, something like that, because now it's just like, okay, yeah, you can get a kill. That's the only thing you're going to get out of your hypercharge, and if you're jumping on someone, they're probably already dead. So yeah, it's still strong, but the Mo's hypercharge is just better. Anyways, that was the last hypercharge of the video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and well, thank you for watching. Watch another one of my videos on screen right now somewhere, and have a good day.